Then I let me in the door. Then I gave your boy a chance, now the youngin' finna blow. It's a shame finna put the game in the figure four. Youngin' fresh from out that bottom.
Yo, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, man. Fuck it. You ain't gotta like, you ain't gotta comment, but I do appreciate it if you hit the sub button if you new. Now, in this video, we're gonna be talking about Attack on Titan, but in particular, we're gonna be talking about the ending of Attack on Titan. Now, before I actually talk about how this shit gonna end, I just wanted to say to you guys that I highly appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been giving this channel. Like, we were just at 700 and something subscribers like 2 weeks ago, I believe, you know, and we're already at 821. And that's just unbelievable. And like I said, I just really do appreciate all the love and support. And you guys just clicking on the video is enough. And the fact that you go out your way to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel, it's beyond enough. And like I said, I just highly appreciate everything. You know, the only thing that I can do to show my appreciation is to basically meet you guys halfway and to continue pushing out Attack on Titan videos and growing and getting better as a content creator overall. You know, and I'm gonna continue having fun with this shit because this shit is fun. This shit's fun as fuck. Like talking about Attack on Titan, explaining it and covering it, shit like that. I just wish that I covered it a long time ago back in season 1. But it is what it is. It's better late than never. But like I said, I do really appreciate it, man. And thank you guys for 800 and something subscribers. You know, 1,000 subscribers is right around the fucking corner. It's right around the fucking corner. And low key, I feel like we can hit 1,000 subs before chapter 137 comes out. Or after chapter 137. It's looking like either before or after. So that's why I'm kind of pushing for it. So I hope you guys continue to support and show love to this channel and everything. And like I said, thank you for 800 subscribers. Now let's get into this fucking video. Now, if you guys do not know, Attack on Titan is ending on April the 9th, which means we only got 3 fucking chapters left, you know? It's ending at chapter 139, which somebody already told me a long time ago. It was like, hey, 139, 13 years ago, 9 Titan shifters. So it kind of made sense when he said it. Now, I feel like he should have went to chapter 140, but it is what it is, you know? But Attack on Titan is ending chapter 139. But the big question is that enough time? Like, is 3 chapters enough for Isayama to wrap up this crazy-ass fucking story? And to be honest, it don't feel like it, but then again, it does as well. Now, I do feel like it's a lot more shit to be explained and revealed, but it's actually a good thing that he did not explain and reveal a lot of shit, because that's him just leaving everything in our hands. Like, Isayama has given us enough evidence to kind of come up with a conversation and come up with a theory about certain shit that he did not explain, you know? And I feel like he did that on purpose. That's how he writes. And it's not bad writing, it's actually good writing, because by him not explaining everything and revealing everything, it keeps you coming back to Attack on Titan. What he does is basically explain and reveal things in small portions and leave everything else for us to figure out by giving us enough to basically pit things together, you know? Like, for an example, the Grisha thing. One of the biggest mysteries for Grisha is how did he get to the wall and when did he get his memories back to remember that he was a Titan, you know? And you could come up with a theory and figure all that shit out. And that's why almost every explained video about Attack on Titan on YouTube sound like a fucking theory, you know? Because that's just Isayama not giving us the whole full scoop, you know? But I can make it make sense and make it seem like, okay, this must be the direction that he was trying to go into. Like, I can explain how Grisha got his memories back and everything and how he got to the wall with ease. So basically, we all know that Kid Eren is in the future right now. And if you are subscribers to this channel, you know that I came up with the theory that adult Eren is now using Kid Eren as a vessel, basically. He basically transferred his consciousness into his kid self where he was at his happiest, brought him into the past and everything, and he's watching how everything unfold, you know? If you go to the first season and see when Eren basically was in that dreamlike state and Armin had to come wake him up, we can see how Eren basically reverted back to his kid self while he was in this dreamlike state. So what if he did the same thing, right? So now Eren is basically living in his kid self. So they're essentially are connected. At this point, Kid Eren has future Eren's memories. So when he goes back to his own timeline under the tree and he wakes up from his future memories, by Grisha having the power of the Attack Titan, which can see into the future, he's seen Eren's future memories. And that is what Eren Kruger was trying to tell Grisha. And Grisha was like basically like saying like, hey, like, as soon as I become a Titan shifter, wouldn't I just forget this shit? And Eren Kruger's like, not necessarily, because somebody in the future can be looking at this shit, you know? And Grisha's like, wait a minute, how the fuck do that even help me? Like, okay, you talk about somebody in the future that don't really help me. How the fuck am I going to get to the wall if I don't remember that I'm a Titan? But as soon as Grisha became the Attack Titan, that's when he immediately seen future Aaron's memories and every fucking thing. So he knew how to get to the wall. He knew that he had to travel by Titan because that's the only way how you can get to the wall is by Titan. And he knew that he could travel at nighttime when the Titans would sleep, so you don't have to worry about fighting at all, you know? But the way how he knew all that is because when he looked into future Aaron's memories, he could see teenage Aaron basically go inside those books and literally relive Grisha's whole past memories. So by Aaron doing that, Grisha literally got all his fucking memories that he lost when he first became the Attack Titan back, you know? So he remembered the conversation with Aaron Kruger. He remembered his sister dying. He remembered Dinah. He remembered all that shit because of Aaron opening the book and reliving Grisha's past life. So that's how Grisha got his memories back, and that's how he got to the wall. He immediately seen future Aaron's memories. Most likely Aaron Kruger did as well. You know, Aaron Kruger could look into Grisha's future memories and see Grisha looking into Aaron's future memories and everything, you know, and it's kind of a chain reaction. So most likely every Attack Titan before Aaron was most likely influenced by his future memories to get the power to him, you know. It makes sense. You know, all that shit sound right, and all that shit was a straight theory, but the shit sound right. It sound 100% correct, you know, and that's how Isayama writes, basically not giving us everything, but giving us enough to come up with a theory and make it make sense, you know. So when it comes to the ending of Attack on Titan, I feel like it'll be in the same type of way, where like he doesn't really have to explain or reveal anything because he damn near did all the foreshadowing and all the explaining throughout the story of Attack on Titan, you know. So when it gets to the ending of Attack on Titan, I feel like he's just going to give it to us and not explain anything, and he's going to leave it in our hands to figure out what the fuck happened. But to be honest, I don't even want to think about how this shit's gonna end because the ending is so flexible. It's so many possible routes that the ending can go in, you know. It can end with Aaron dying. It can end with everybody else dying but Aaron. It can end with Falco just being alive, you know, and Gabby. It can end in so many fucking ways, and each ending would make sense because of how he set this whole story up, you know. Like, to be honest, if you want to think about it, this story looks like it's going to end with Aaron dying. You know, I don't see Aaron getting out of this at all. I feel like he has to die in order to win. Him winning right now would be hella anticlimactic. It's like, bro, like, okay, he won. You know, I wouldn't feel anything about it. It's like, damn, like, I'm happy he won, but like, it's like, oh shit, he won. You know, but if he died, it was like, yo, Aaron is fucking dead. I would have a whole different type of fucking reaction. You know, I feel like he has to fucking die. But he has to die in the right way. And the only person that I want him to get killed by is Mikasa herself. That would be great character development for her. But just because I want her to kill Aaron doesn't mean that it's going to fucking happen, because I don't see it happen, because she, out of instinct, protects Aaron no matter what. And she also has feelings for Aaron as well. We don't really know if her feelings are in a relationship type of way, but we know that she loves the dude like crazy, to the point where like she wants to fucking kill any and everybody that comes after him, you know? So I don't really see her doing it because she just has too many motherfucking obstacles in her way. It's too much shit that's holding her back, you know? But I feel like she's the only person that can do it. And it kind of would make sense because he's the one that says see you later to Aaron. So who knows? Maybe she kills Kid Aaron under the tree or whatever in the paths and says see you later to him. And Kid Aaron, which is actually adult Aaron, resets everything and goes back to season 1 and relive his life over and over again. And that's probably why throughout the whole series you can see adult Aaron basically as Kid Aaron and Teenage Aaron Shadow, instead of it being Teenage Aaron Shadow or Kid Aaron Shadow, which just shows us that he's literally reliving his life. And that basically clears up the whole cycle being resetted thing, because this whole time Aaron has been the one who's resetting the cycle over and over and over again, because he can't accept the fact that he died by Mikasa, you know. Now, granted, he probably did win, you know what I'm saying, by letting Falco basically continue the rumbling, but like I said, he's probably the one resetting the cycle, so he can't accept the fact that he got killed by Mikasa. So he goes back to his kid self, and by him resetting everything, is also resetting everything in the past as well, you know. So when Aaron Kruger is telling Grisha like, hey, if you can't go on these walls and love somebody, then this whole cycle will happen again and again and again and again. And it probably got to the point where Aaron Kruger is probably thinking like, bro, I have talked to you like 1,000 motherfucking times. What the fuck is Aaron doing, you know? And it just shows that Aaron cannot love inside these walls. He was probably warning Aaron this whole time like, hey, love somebody inside these walls. And that's something that Aaron cannot fucking do for some fucking reason. Instead of him loving Mikasa, he literally hated her, you know. He hurt her feelings, you know. He made her suffer the fucking most, where all she wanted to do was just stand by him, you know? So saying all that, Eren might not be the father of his 30th baby. I didn't give a fuck anyway, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who clapped her, you know? It is what it is. It definitely made sense why he would be the father, you know? He would be the only perfect person to do it. But then again, it makes sense that he's not, you know? He's walking into hell, so why would he make a family? Even when his story basically said, like, hey, I will help you destroy the world, but I can't accept the fact that you're going to kill innocent people, you know? So why would she have a baby where she's going to wake up in the morning and look at this motherfucker and be reminded of all the shit that he did, and also look at the baby and be reminded of what the fuck the father of the baby did as well to achieve this peace that he was trying to get? She wouldn't be satisfied in this new world. She'd be depressed as fuck. She'd probably kill her fucking self, if anything, you know? So the only good thing that she could kind of give out of it is to stay far as possible away from Eren, you know? But like I said, it also makes sense that he is the father as well. And this probably is a moment where Isayama won't reveal who the father it is. He might just let us be whoever the fuck we think it is, you know? You got people who think Eren is the father, and you also have people who think the farmer is the father. So what if he doesn't reveal it at all, and it could be basically up to whatever the fuck we want it to be? Because I am 100% sure that's not Eren holding that fucking baby in that last panel. Unless he does win and a time skip happened and he cut his hair and he's holding that baby. If that doesn't happen, then yeah, it's Grisha holding Eren, you know? And he's telling Eren, like, hey, you're free, you know? And people might think that he really is free, but in all actuality, he's about to reset his whole fucking life and live it all over again, you know? So he's not really free. He's literally become a slave to this one reality, this one timeline of him being killed by Mikasa over and over again. So he's not really free. But I feel like that was Isayama showing us that Grisha was going to do right by his second child and tell Eren, like, hey, you're free to do whatever the fuck you want to. Because if you look at Zeke's backstory, Grisha literally made Zeke do whatever the fuck he want him to do, not caring about how Zeke felt, you know? And that's why Zeke felt like Eren was also being controlled by Grisha. But later on we learned that Eren was actually the one doing the controlling. And if Mikasa does end up killing Eren, then that just makes sense that, hey, Falco is not going to eat Eren at all. So it just makes sense that the parasite might jump out of the body of Eren and jump into the body of Falco, and he becomes the founder and Jaws Titan. And he basically get transported to the past and everything. And he probably have a talk with Eren as well before he get killed by Mikasa. And maybe Eren will probably convince him to continue rumbling as well, because Falco's the only one who actually understand where Eren is actually coming from. Like, the reason why they're going against Eren is because they don't understand him. This whole thing was the fact that Eren would not let them understand why he was destroying the world and why he was going so far, you know? When it's clear as day, but he wouldn't, like, bring them in and tell them why he was doing it. So they want to understand Eren. That's probably why they don't want to kill him, because, like, bro, I want to talk to you. Like, I want to understand where the fuck you coming from. But the person that he literally talked to was Reiner and Falco. I feel like they're the only two individuals that understand where the fuck is Eren coming from, and realizing that they're the same as him. Like, damn, I would have did the same shit too. So I feel like when Eren was basically talking to Falco under the tree on that bench and everything and telling him to keep moving forward, I feel like that was a foreshadowing that they was going to do the same thing inside the real paths, and Falco was going to have a conversation with a kid Eren, and he was going to try to convince Falco to continue rumbling, and says that, hey, this is how you free Elder, this is how you save Gabby and everything. So essentially, yeah, Eren does lose because he gets killed, but he also wins at the end because he gets what he wants through Falco. And it makes sense. The way how he's seeing the scenery is him basically watching from the past. That makes totally sense. Kind of like how Ymir watched everything unfold from the past. It's only right that maybe Eren becomes the new founder, because Ymir is most likely already reincarnated into his 30th baby. So Ymir will no longer be the founder anymore. I feel like Eren will take her place as the founder, and they will have a conversation, and Eren will watch everything unfold from the past, just like how Ymir did. She watched everything unfold from the past for 2,000 years, so it's only right that Eren might take her place and also watch how everything unfold. But he most likely will get killed by Mikasa inside the past, or somewhere outside the past. I don't know. But at some point, I feel like Mikasa is going to kill Eren, and he's going to reset everything over and over again. And I just don't understand why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't put my head on why he's resetting everything. But the only thing I can think of is that he just cannot accept the fact that he got killed by Mikasa. He can't accept the fact that, yeah, he won, but essentially he lost at the same time. You know, maybe he wanted to be the one to do, I don't know. Like, I just can't wrap my head around why would he reset the timeline again and again and again and again, to the point where, like, some characters would realize, like, bro, I've been doing this shit for 1,000 years. I feel like I done said this shit already, you know? And that's how Eren Kruger felt. He's like, bro, if you don't do this, then this shit will literally happen all over again. I feel like he wasn't just warning Grish. I feel like he was warning Eren himself to say, stop fucking around and stop fucking changing the timeline and accept the fact that you died at the end, probably, you know? It would make sense. But, like I said, this ending is going to be crazy. I can't believe that it's ending in three fucking chapters, you know? That's just, I can't believe that, you know? Like, Attack on Titan is really about to fucking end. Like, can't Ichiyama just do one more season? But I guess all good things have to come to an end at some point. Like I said, I hope he doesn't rush anything, but I feel like it won't be rushed. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I feel like he will just give us the ending and not explain nothing. Because to be honest, we already seen the ending of Attack on Titan. Literally, the first episode is the ending of Attack on Titan. When Eren wakes up, that's literally the fucking ending. You know, we seen it already. You know, we just got to see how everything plays out. But I can't wait till this shit ends. I can't wait till the anime get to this shit. That's going to be the crazy. I think it's going to really hit when I see it in the anime. It's going to really fucking hit. But this is the end of the video, man. You ain't got to like, you ain't got to comment, but I do appreciate it if you hit the sub button if you're new. And I'm out, man.